What is up, everybody? TechChucker here, and welcome to this special edition of This Week in Dioramas, My First Dio edition. That is right, about 2 weeks ago, I asked everybody to post and tag their very first diorama that you ever did on Instagram, tag it with the hashtag MyFirstDio, and there were quite a few submissions, but I have to admit, I was a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in all of you guys. You want to know why? I was really expecting to see much worse quality dioramas, and my gosh, the majority of them are so much better than I was expecting. I was expecting them to be a little more online, a little more on par with my first diorama, which was just this wall, this brick wall that I used the textured spray can to make. So you guys really went above and beyond on some of your very first dioramas, and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how some of you started so well with such great talent out of the gate. How is this going to work today? What we're going to do today, this is a episode dedicated 100% to the My First Dio. So this episode, airing at the regular time on Friday, is in addition to a bonus episode that will be airing tomorrow, Saturday, October 5th. So make sure that you hit that bell notification so you know when that episode will air. And that episode on Saturday will be the regular episode 16 of This Week in Dioramas. I split it up because there was just so many submissions for the regular show, and there was enough to kind of warrant its own episode for the My First Dio. So 2 episodes this week. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get started, but before we do that, I do want to remind everybody, if you are a Dio creator, or if you are considering getting started with creating Dios, I highly recommend that you go check out my latest video just before this. It is my review of a diorama wall builder by Rhino Dioramas. They sent that to me. It's a really cool tool that you can use to speed up your diorama making, so go check out that video. At the end of the video, there is a promo code where if you order in, I believe, the next 13 days, you will get a free gift with your order. It's 1 per household, so go check them out. They've got lots of different options of 3D printed tools, and they've also got some 3D printed props and whatnot that you can buy. They also sell dioramas, so go check them out. Again, make sure that you check for that promo code at the end of that video, and I've got it linked in the description below. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. The format of this episode is going to be a little more relaxed than the regular weekly episode. I'm not going to do that much for commentary, I hope, for all of these, because they are firsts, and for some of these are firsts from several years ago, so we're not going to give pointers or anything like that too much. We're just going to take a look and see how cool it is. If you are submitting to the This Week in Dioramas show, still use that hashtag This Week in Dioramas, but if it is your very first diorama, tag it also with My First Dio. That way then, as we go throughout the show, I can kind of note those that have submitted their very first. Now, it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed you're going to get on the show. Nobody's ever guaranteed they're getting on the show. I'm getting so many submissions, which is awesome, that I have to cut it down. But let's do that. Make sure, if you are posting up your very first Dio, use both hashtags so that I know. But let's go ahead and jump right on into this, because you guys really surprised me with the level of talent. Starting off, Chad Chilla, holy cow, this is so good. I love it. For a very first Dio, this is awesome. So, look at that. There's so much detail, so many fun things added in. Very cool. Moving on, next one, Time Capsule Scratch Builder. We've seen several from you. This is a little more traditional diorama. This is like a... this is something like what you see at museums and whatnot. I forget if there's a special name for this, but look at all of the detail with this. For a first Dio, come on. My first Dio was a brick wall, just a single wall that I spray painted. And some of you guys, wow, okay, moving on. You guys are embarrassing me. Look at this one from Ocean View Dioramas. Again, another amazing diorama. You guys are killing me. Look at this. So February 2019, ventured into the world of dioramas. So very, very recent. Look at this thing. Wow. I think he said that it was so big, he had to split it in half so that he could actually store it. But look at that. Perfect for pictures. We got some work in progress pics. Awesome. I am loving it. Look at that. Come on, you guys. You're supposed to be posting junk. This one's from the Model Vault MCMLXXI. Look at this. This is a base. We'll see a wider shot in just a sec, but the base is what I'm more interested in right now. Loving the colors. Wow, that is so cool. Nice little base here. These snakes look awesome. Wow, that is so good. Again, you guys are starting off so good. This is crazy. And this is why I wanted to do this as a separate episode. Here, this is coming from 7-10-8. God, I can't say that right. Look at this. This is a first. This is what I'm striving for. Come on, you guys. Let's go ahead and play this. I don't know if there's any sound. I don't recall. Put my headphones on. All right, I mean, wow, come on. This is their first. This is so good. Look at all those cool signs. That's awesome. Wow. A big part of the reason for this show is I want people to get a little bit of recognition for the work that they do. And so when you see the different creators that I'm showcasing, I'm hoping that you guys are going to their Instagram pages, liking them and following them, because they really deserve it. Here, this one is from NemaiEJ8. You got it in under the, within the deadline. Here's his first one. I'm really digging this. Very cool. I love the ideas. That's looking good with the ooze. Very, very cool. We got another picture here, different lighting. Awesome. Thank you so much. Nemai, you have really improved on your work. So very cool. That's the thing. That's now that I'm starting to know who some of you are, I can put together and recall now your new work from the old, and lots of improvement. This one's coming from Batman Figures 412. Really cool looking diorama. I think we may have actually showcased this before. I can't recall. Very, very nice. I love the door, looking cool. So again, another one of those pieces, very well executed for not even just a first dio, it's just really well executed. So awesome job. Thank you for submitting. I love this. I'm so glad that I did this. Valhalla Dioramas. Come on, dude. Seriously, look at this. This is phenomenal. This is just crazy. Look at this. I mean, again, look at, wow. So some of you I know have backgrounds in some art. Wow, that didn't come out right. But you guys have backgrounds in some sort of artistic ability. Some of you actually have formal training, and some of you don't, but you've worked on other things. So this is, wow, some of you really got started very, very well. This one, Valhalla Dioramas, is crazy good. Wow. All right, moving on. This one's from Driporama again. Come on. You're killing me, you guys. This one's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at this. The lights to make that ooze look like it's glowing. Good Lord, this is so good. Look at the details there. My gosh, you guys, you're killing me. All right, here is the Diorama project. This is a really nice wall piece with a small piece for a sidewalk. Loving the little pipes here. Those are the things that I did not add to my very first. I did just a wall. Look at the little accents. Very, very cool to see that. Awesome job. Thank you. Next is this one, Clanabao. Another one. My gosh, your paint skills, really good for a very first dio. I mean, it's good even for let me rephrase that. This is really good paint, especially for a first dio. So look at this very cool looking piece. Let's go through, cycle through some of these. Again, notice that some of you guys, your first dios are fairly simple in scope, meaning it's not a massive diorama with tons of details. So you can really focus on some of those details to really get good at that, and that's kind of what this dio is. It's really just a 2, maybe 3 piece dio, so you can focus on it. It's fairly small. That's where I recommend most all diorama creators get started if you don't have any kind of background in painting and whatnot. All right, moving on. Up next here is Evansville Geek. This again, another display. First dio, worked on this off and on for the past 2 years. I love the 2 different wall types. That's really cool. The display case, awesome, and especially the fact that you've got little miniature statues there, and then the Millennium Falcon. Wow, this is so cool. Look at that little computer. You actually have the Windows desktop. That is so cool. Let's cycle through a couple more of these pictures, because this is just, you guys are really knocking my socks off with this, because it's so amazing. I was not expecting. Look at that. You've got them lit up. Come on. This is amazing. This is why I needed to do this as a separate episode, to really be able to showcase all of this. This is so crazy. Man. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so this one's Champ Arcades. We're gonna show a little bit more of theirs. Let's go ahead. This is the backside. He's been working on this for several years now, this diorama. This is the lighting setup that he's got. Let's go ahead and go into his profile, and we'll show you a couple pictures. Look at this. We've showcased this before. This is his first dio. I believe it's his only dio, but look at this. That is crazy. We'll go through just a couple more pictures because we've already showcased him before, but I wanted to remind anybody, any new viewers, look at this. So crazy. It's a multi-level display. That is awesome. I believe he has this at an actual arcade gaming shop. 700 days ago they started it, but that was 2 weeks ago. So 714 days ago, I guess now. All right, up next is from Ramos Alahar. I think I said that maybe kind of right. Work in progress, first dio. Check this out. Very cool looking. I like the idea with the multiple walls looking good. You've got a nice little box here. Doors looking pretty good. So awesome job. It's a work in progress. Looks like this needs to get a little bit of paint, and that's going to look really good with that palette. This ground concrete, that is looking good. Really nice paint job on that. The cracks are looking super nice. So awesome job with this. Very cool. Here's a couple of works in progress. Awesome. Next up is this one from Dark Nightmare 1. Looks like they are selling it, so if they still have it, go DM them if this is something you're interested in. It's an icy terrain diorama. Not sure if this is sized for a detolf or not, but take a look. It's really cool. Nice job for a very first dio. Go check them out. Give them a like. I'll go ahead and like it. I forgot to do that. Next one, we actually showcased this one in last week's episode, I believe, the regular episode. This is FinalBoss.Doom's very first dio. Really digging it. I talked before about the rebar and really liking that. The damage looks great, so awesome job. Again, you guys, with these first dios, you're really nailing it. This one's from Jared MC1380. Display for a single figure, starting small. Exactly, that is what I recommend, is start small. Nice little cinder block wall with a wood floor. The wood's looking really nice. I like that. Digging it a lot. Let's see if I can get through. There we go. That gives us a little more scale. So this is a great way to get started. Next is from dads_dios, and again, this is good. This is really good. It's it's in Spanish or some other language. I was gonna read what it is. I don't know, but is this a Street Fighter figure? People are gonna be like, you idiot, that's not Street Fighter. It's probably not. Wow, it says Street Fighter right behind it. Durr. I hope you guys are being entertained at least by me, because I'm not cutting very much out of this. Anyway, this thing looks great. The woodwork looks awesome. It really looks like wood. Loving the rope here. The brick or the stonework down here looks really good. The paint is on point, so awesome job. Again, it's just crazy to see where some of you guys are starting. Next up is from John Tompkins. This is a really nice dio. I really dig this. It's looking super cool. I love it. It's like a dojo sort of display piece. Great for photography. I'm loving the texture that you've got on the wall back there, and then the pictures and artwork. That is looking so good. The floor looks really nice. Awesome job. It's just very cool. Next up is this one from Star Marvel 76. Again, here's a really cool piece that is above and beyond what a first dio I think should be. So great looking wood floor. I love all the details, the little light that you added in. Look at that. The little crack with the little piece of the wall coming out. You've got bricks poking out. Man, some of you guys really start with much more advanced stuff. This is so cool. I love it. I love it. So glad that wait a second. That's awesome. I love that. Look at that's a great shot. That is a really nice shot. So awesome. Next up is from Ancient what is this? Ancient Radical Turtle. Okay, that's a good name. Good name. I like it. Turtles. I like turtles. Anyone follow me who haven't seen new posts? Okay, blah blah blah. All right, so this little display, it's essentially like a little snowscape kind of rock piece. Got a little background here to go with it, and this flag. That flag looks really cool. I don't know what this symbolizes. Does it say in here? Here the community headed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I really dig it. I think it looks very nice. It's simple and small, but it looks really good. Your paintwork looks very nice with this. The sculpt is great, so awesome job on your very first dio. That's really cool. This one is from Eddie Rosario 1274. This is a Batman Superman what is it? Batman versus Superman display piece. It's pretty simple, very small, gets to the point. It's these little stones and whatnot. What I would like to know, because I'm not familiar with your handle, is this your only? Have you done more? I'd love to see a progression of where you've come from now, if you have done more. If you haven't done more, get going, do some more. Just keep building, keep on building. I like the idea. It's really cool. Great little display to be able to have up on your shelf. So I'm hoping that you're still building and that you are, able to add more for your display shelves. Next up is from Creation B. Check this out. Very first diorama. And let's see, does he say no, it doesn't say when he did it. This is really cool. This is very, very well done. Look at that. All of the details on here are looking so on point, so good. I can see your style. You've had kind of the same style throughout your dio making, where you've got an outdoor, indoor. Look at that. Loving it. This is so awesome. Thank you so much for participating. This is so cool. And next up is this from X810X Lions and Figs. Evil Dead display. Very cool. I like the wood kind of slats that you've got there. The paint wearing on there is looking nice. The fireplace looks great. A little bit of extra paint would really make this fireplace pop and stand out, but it still looks really good. This is a great little piece. This one is coming from Sick-Witted 1992, and all right, let's cycle through a couple of these pictures. I do like this dumpster that you've got there. That's looking really cool. I like the different details that you have with some of this grate or whatever that is. The sidewalk piece is looking really nice. That newspaper stand looks really good. Awesome. So I'm not familiar with, I don't think we've showcased any of your work before. I'm wondering, is this your first and only dio, or is this have you done more work? I'd love to see some more. So if you have more dios, make sure you are tagging them. This one is coming from Pigment Surgery. Holy cow. I think we showcased this one, a few weeks ago, and I did not realize that this was a very first diorama made approximately 3 years ago. Holy cow, it's pretty darn good for 3 years ago. I love it. Loving the paintwork that you've got here. So good. Again, Next level stuff for a very first diorama. It's just crazy. Look at that. Great pictures too, with a really nice lighting. This one is from KLS Collector 164. I'm not entirely certain if they were actually submitting this for the show or not, because it was a 10-week-old post, but we're gonna show it anyway because it's a really good looking diorama. Very cool. I'm not sure what scale this is. 1/64 scale. Okay, it says right there. But look at all that graffiti. That is pretty darn amazing. So hopefully you were tagging it so that it would be in the show. If not, so be it. It's still a really awesome display piece. And last but not least, we showcased this last week from New Future Customs. Again, really great display. For a first display piece, this is really awesome. I'm digging it. Lots of different contrasting colors that I really like. I love the bricks, so awesome job. This is, wow, this is really cool. It's modular like that, so obviously, yeah, you've really done so well. All of you have done such an amazing job with these dioramas for your very first dios. Holy cow, you guys really have gone above and beyond with the skill set just starting off. I wish that I had been able to start off as good as some of you have started. I hope you guys really had a lot of fun with this. I definitely had a lot of fun being able to showcase all of these dioramas. It was really cool to be able to see where some of you have started off, because it's just wow. The levels are all over the place, with some that are really amazing, some that are a little more on par with what I started with. And so don't despair if you're not starting at just this amazing level for dioramas. We all start at a different level. I can just say I encourage everybody to get started and keep working. If it doesn't turn out as great as you wanted it the first time, it's okay. You can work on another one and just keep working at it. Do more research, watch more videos, and read more about how to do different paint techniques, how to do different carving techniques. Talk to people in the community. And some of the reason for this show is to try and build that community out even further. It's a great community of diorama creators. Most people are more than willing to share some ideas on how to do things. So thank you to everybody for participating in this show by uploading and tagging those pictures with the hashtag MyFirstDio. Going forward, make sure you are tagging your diorama pictures to Instagram with the hashtag ThisWeekInDioramas. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit that bell notification so you know of all the upcoming videos, like tomorrow's This Week in Dioramas special episode 16. It's a bonus episode for everybody. I hope you will join me in the premiere for that. Make sure you leave a comment below what you thought of this. Was it a fun idea? Should we do it again maybe in a year? I think it's kind of fun to do that. Make sure you go check out my previous video, the review of the diorama wall builder. There is a promo code for a free gift at the end of that video if you order something from Rhino Dioramas in the next 10 to 13 days. I can't remember exactly when the cutoff is, but you need that promo code to get that gift. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow.